It is I, the Chatty Gamer, and as you can see, I've made it again. So I just gotta make sure you guys can hear me and all that. So we're gonna be continuing with. You guys can, and you guys can hear the echo. Fucking great. But whatever. Welcome back to Alone in the Dark. Spooky horror game that, if I am right, originally it came out along the same time as Resident Evil, so you'll see a lot of similarities to it. But, hey, it's a horror game, and this is kind of my atonement to you guys for kind of missing out on a couple of streams way back when. And, yeah. Also, this is interesting. I like the puzzles. The puzzles aren't too hard, but they're also challenging enough where you do have to think a little bit just to do what you need to do. So to speak. But, yeah. Alright, that being said, I'm gonna have a stream for like an hour or two. We'll see how it goes, see how I feel, because... Oh, yes, I remember this now. I remember we just ran away from quote-unquote Dark Man. And we are in the library. Right, okay. Just remember my controls. The Key of Herbert. Huh.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext shipping company pressing their contribution.
Emily!
Oh, shit.
Please, no.
I hope you found what you were looking for, Emily. I fear there is no going back.
He's in my head, Juan. His breath replacing mine.
You should not have come, Emily.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. Come, join me for some giggle water.
Ruth?
Oh, Miss Hotwood, don't tell me you've been out swinging without me.
Ruth, what is this place? Where are we?
Have you never been to the Maccabean before? Goodness me. Tell me, Miss Hotwood, have you ever considered going out for an evening?
Are we in New Orleans?
Oh, who can tell anymore? I just went inside the Grand Parlor and suddenly here I am.
The Grand Parlor? Can I get back to Derceto from here?
Are you sure you want to? We could stay here and drink the night away. How about a gin fizz?
If this is New Orleans, maybe I should go further. Find that magic show the book was talking about. But there was no address, just Prext Shipping Company.
Oh, is this about where Jeremy met the Dark Man?
How do you know about that?
Jeremy talked a lot about the Dark Man. I always felt a bit envious.
How so?
If an all-powerful entity showed me any interest, I'd at least hear him out. I'm sure he has plenty to offer.
I don't think you'd want that, Ruth. We're too sweet for such darkness.
Oh, please. What kind of blue nose do you take me for? I relish the darkness. I think it suits me.
You don't happen to know how to find the Preg's shipping company, do you?
Of course. Their office is just over there.
Whoa, what happened?
You just got lucky. A bientôt, Mademoiselle Emily.
Who are you,
Hey,
Ruth?
do you know where my uncle is?
No, but I bet you're close.
I like her, but she's way too She feels like the weird, like the weird mystic that just so happens to accompany you. The weird witch of the woods, That just so happens to be there and just decides to help you along for some weird reason that you're not allowed to know until the very end. Escape the Dark Man. Hey!
New Orleans lies southwest of Derceto, along the great Mississippi River. Its old town, the French Quarter, or the Vieux Carré, is home of the proud and often rich Creoles. Wrapped around this center, you will find a large and eclectic city full of people, including the most mundane dock workers, reckless gangsters, jazz-crazed flappers, and of course, the mysterious voodoo people. At night, you can stand on the lakeside of Derceto and watch New Orleans glow like embers on the horizon.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds to witness the enigmatic Black Pharaoh. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear wherever he performed. It was the sort of thrills my father sought out, especially if there was a promise of electrical trickery. The Nolan's address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution in the morning papers. There were rumors of an Egyptian sarcophagus being a part of the act, something which kept me wondering how they had carried that up the seemingly endless stairs. The details of the showman's performance have almost been entirely replaced by dread, the kind that numbs and hides the terror of something unbearable. What is certain is that ever since that night, I can't remember a single day passing without seeing or sensing the presence of a dark man.
Weird, okay.
Preg's shipping company. According to the book in the Great Library, they assisted a showman performing somewhere in New Orleans. It's somehow connected to Jeremy's introduction to the Dark Man. I'm sure I could find the address inside. It's locked from the other side.
Okay. Ooh. Bitch. Okay. Trying to get inside, so let's look everywhere else first. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to use that up, but okay. Okay. Oh. Hey. Oh. But hey. So, okay. I don't want to mess with that building just yet.
I need the key.
Okay. Alright. Understood. Okay. Now we can explore this building. Oh, Jesus! Fucking Jesus. Okay. So, hard. Okay. And there was only one way to go up here. Oh, okay. Only way to get on this side was through there. Because that would have shown us that there was probably... would have shown us something. Well, we probably would have seen the key. We probably could have seen this. Yeah. Well, we'll double look just to be sure, but... Woo! Really? Ah. Oh, I just felt something crawl on me for a sec. I thought it was something, a spider or whatever. Ugh. Okay. Let's double look over here. Ooh. A map!
There's a way through the sewers.
Yeah, because we would have seen a key, that. Black Pharaoh, Temple of Mysteries. Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why couldn't Ruth come with her and help her out, Emily thought. She really didn't want to be alone anymore. At least Emily was back in New Orleans again, in front of the warehouse of the Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in the library, she should find the address to where Jeremy first met the dark man inside.
Oh boy. Oh. Huh. That wasn't helpful at all. Okay.
All done.
Oh! Oh, what? Woo! Woo! God damn it. Uh, okay. I got this. I got this. Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't know. I gotta stop being reckless, huh? Okay. Oh, no fucking way there's spiders in the shit. Please, no. I just sent a chill through my body. Oh, I didn't have to deal with a spider yet. I hope I don't ever have to deal with a spider. Oh my fucking god, I hope I don't have
Alright.
to.
I made it inside the warehouse. Now let's find that address.
Oh. Oh, I don't want to deal with a spider. I don't want to deal with a spider. Spider. Ooh, hey.
Asleep, with an anesthetized mind, Yermi filtered these words from their setos, gangrenous crown. Ever their praises, and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice, and judge our worth. Ia, Shubnigrath. Ia, Shubnigrath. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young.
Huh.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
A tummy gun. Huh? Huh. It's not playing, okay. Our ship was raided while in dock. All his things were recovered, but blood was shed. Several men were carried into the Mississippi River and drowned by the ones who live in the deep. All items have been signed and delivered. Now best keep the papers safe. What is left, left is right, and hell is back again. What later hell? Huh? Cool. It's coming on my mouth. Stick 'em up, fools. Bop, 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 bop. What is left? Later is right. Huh. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, fuck. Ship was raided while in dock. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. What is left? What later hell? WLH. No. That doesn't signify anything. Huh. What am I missing? Wow. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. So, left, right, back again? So, left, right, back again? Left, right, back again? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. Several men were carried. Carried into the Mississippi River and drowned by. Oh, come on. I don't know. I'm stumped. Like, utterly and thoroughly. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. It's wanting me to keep in mind what later in hell. Oh. Oh my god. Is there like a hint menu? I'm not sure. What is left? Later is right. And hell is back again. What? What is significant about what later in hell? What could be possibly significant about what later in hell? What is left? Later is right. And hell is back again. Okay, I'm looking it up. Yes, I'm dumb. Alone in the dark. Chapter 3. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yep. The all things clue. which will share the combination left 4 R5 L4 for the nearby combo on top. How is that? What the hell? How are they getting this number? I want to know how they got it. You know?
Only $6.99.
Give me a sec. Alright, I don't know how they did it, but I guess we'll stick with it.
Cargo Manifesto, September 19th, 1892. Breck Shipping Company delivered 4 steamer trunks, 1 Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at Gaitin Street.
This is it. The address to the theater where Jeremy first met the Dark Man.
Oh, I don't have to go back through the sewer, do I? What? I'm a gangster, baby. Killing an enemy with a fucking Tommy gun. Hell yeah. Whew. That thing is fucking impossible to control.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
At least a little. This is just down the street, huh? Hey, got another machine gun, some rat-a-tat-tat. More rat-a-tat-tat. More rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Ha, even more. Alright, I'm kind of curious what happens. Let's go. Can't move any further. Okay. Interesting.
Emily didn't recognize this part of town. She didn't even know if it was a real address she had found. Did Gallatin Street exist? Or was it something Jeremy had made up? As she closed in on the address, she began to worry. Would she meet Jeremy there? Or was she running into the arms of the Dark Man himself?
Okay. Hey.
You should. All I wanted was to keep people away from DeSoto. Especially you, Emily. You're the only one in the family who forgave me for choosing old age over death.
Father still cares for you? He is paying for your treatment at Derceto.
To get rid of me! That's the only reason anyone's at Derceto. Someone in the family thought you were becoming an embarrassment.
Help me get you out of this mess, Jeremy. I want to take you away.
Your father would send me right back.
What if I take you up north, to Kingsport? I know Mother still has family up there. I've been thinking about going for a while now.
I haven't been to Massachusetts in years. I still paint from memory, you know? That old lighthouse makes for a great motif. Your father and I would go almost every summer. Then when our great-uncle died, we stopped going back.
What is there to be done about the Dark Man? He's the one holding you back, right? You feel like you can't leave without paying your debt to him.
The Dark Man has been with me since I was 12 years old. He was standing right on that stage right over there. For a brief moment, his gaze held mine. And that was it. I recognized him for what he was. The Heartwood curse embodied in flesh. I thought it was my turn. But I was only there to be mocked. Instead, his attention moved on to my father sitting next to me. I turned to him and saw his face. whitest shade of pale I've ever seen. He bit off his tongue that night and suffocated.
What can be done, Jeremy? Please.
There's a way. 2 ways to be exact. One worse than the other. A written contract now buried inside his sunken temple.
Don't you remember what it said?
I don't want to.
Try, Jeremy. What did the contract say?
No, we can't. We can't let New Orleans suffer that blight. I have to make this sacrifice.
What are you talking about? Is this the thing from the bayou? Juan said something.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a way to break the pact at least. Hidden somewhere inside the Dark Man's temple. I just need to find it. Somehow.
Oh, I figured that out. Okay. But before I show off that, let me... take a look around. Can't go out that way. Alright, so there's nothing else we can go. Alright, so it's boom, boom, and Virgo. So what's that number? I forgot what number. Okay, that symbol. There. 2. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So 258. 258. 258. Two, 5, 8. Haha. Okay. Oh. Huh. Wild. Walk into the desert, find a way into the sunken temple.
Emily was in a cold and cruel desert. As her feet pushed into the ancient dunes, her mind flickered to the beach in Kingsport, where the shadow of the tall lighthouse crossed the coast like a needle. It seemed so much more sinister than it should. A temple dedicated to the Dark Man, she thought. How is this worth pursuing? This is madness.
Oh. Damn. That is wild. Alright, here we go. What new horror awaits me?
I need to get down there somehow.
Holy crap. Somehow. Rope.
The temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Okay. Okay. Still not sure who the... What the fuck? Oh.
Okay, you can do this, Emily.
Fun day. And the rope dropped. Lovely.
Emily felt a wave of despair as she recognized the temple she had entered. It was where all her dreams eventually led her. Like roads to Rome, her darkest thoughts always brought her here. Was the dark man behind all of her family's suffering? Was it the same creature wearing 1,000 masks? Finally, feeling her own sanity slipping away, Emily steeled herself and set off in a hurry to find Jeremy's contract with the Dark Man, so she could leave this cursed place.
Oh boy.
It's the constellation Taurus. Biggs, you've seen this in a dream, but it's a shallow pit of darkness. This is definitely where the contract is hidden, but how do I get
to it? Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, we gotta check. Huh. Oh. Alright, here we go. Come at me, bitch. The other one got stuck. Well, that was not very... There you go. Remember, kids, reload your weapons. Okay. Okay.
There's something missing.
A lens cracked with an unexpected precision, fitted with a telling hieroglyphic. Okay. Okay.
I think this one moves.
Okay.
It worked.
Huh. Holy Christ. Is this a slappy slappy? That doesn't sound like a flappy bappy. Sounds like the great... Oh, no, that is a flappy bappy. That's okay. I can deal with flappy bappy. Oh. Yeah, no. Fuck off. Let's see what I can do. All around you. Looks like I can move you. I can't find it was that far down. Looks like there's some more guys up there. What's that? Okay. Huh. I want the fire poker. Okay. Ooh. That's good to know. There's a bit of tracking. I'm gonna use that to my advantage, motherfucker. Huh? But I thought I was supposed to come up here. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, something scared the shit out of me. Hey, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, baby, yeah. Oh, an owl. Oh my god, that's kind of cool. I want this. Alright. Huh. Huh? Okay, that's good. Now why? Okay, back up. Okay, not that one. Oh yeah, am I going like all the way around when I could have just gone like right across? I probably am, huh? Still can't do anything. So I was supposed to go that one. God damn it. I really did check down this way. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Burn. Burn. Okay. Does that hurt me? It doesn't hurt me, but it hurts them. Here's what happens. That's right, bitch. Fuck you. I rat-a-tat your other friend, and I boom boom shotty your face off. I didn't mean to drink that. I didn't mean to drink that. God damn it. Bad habit of clicking the wrong buttons. Okay, I'm gonna go up here first. No, another melee weapon. Lead me back up here. Oh, which gives me drink access, I guess. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, they. Those weapons. Okay. Ah. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Alrighty. Bada bing, bada boom, 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 boom. There you go, boom. There you go, ba. And there we go, bing. Bada boom. And there we go, la da da. Da da da. Hey, this way. Da 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 da. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Up and around and down, up and around and down. Up and around and up and around and down we go, and then we are here on the land that we need. Oh dear, could it be that he's been away, Jose? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ando. Stud Captain. Oh, Capitan. Oh boy. Holy fucking Christ! Don't worry, it's just a fucking cylinder. Look. Woo! 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 Fuck. Fuck. Okay, bitch.
This is ready to collapse.
Woo! Awesome, calm. I don't trust it. Huh.
Acknowledge psychological trauma. Break through the barriers of self-deceit. Temper manic behavior. Is this it? Is this the contract?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh boy. The fuck? The fuck?
Oh, Jeremy. How much pain and suffering you could have prevented.
Emily? What are you doing?
Detective, how is your investigation going?
Well, I still have no clue where Jeremy is, but I think I know why he's hiding. This place is full of lunatics planning to perform some kind of ritual tonight.
Well, that sounds ridiculous. Or rather would have just a day ago.
It gets worse. I have reason to believe they killed anyone who didn't want to go along with the plan.
Detective, have you encountered any monsters tonight?
I just told you, I think they killed people. Beauregard, the author, Perosi, the singer, Mr. Waits, the clerk, Mr. Chance, the gardener, they're all missing.
No, I mean, have you fired your gun tonight?
Of course not. They wouldn't just kill outsiders like that. It would bring too much attention. But you should keep your eyes open.
So you haven't seen anything strange? been anywhere else?
What are you trying to tell me, Emily? Are you in some kind of danger? Let me drive you back to New Orleans. I think I have enough. You know, at least get the police to take a look at this case.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Detective.
I'll find your uncle, Miss Harwood. Just stay out of trouble.
See, it makes me wonder what his perspective is going to be like. Like the way this is going about it, it really makes me wonder what it's going to look like. Huh. Everyone, return to the second.
It was almost night when Emily found herself back at TheChattygamer. Talking about. Did any of her findings make any sense? All she knew was that she wanted to figure out what the 3 steps to the contract entailed and how this was connected to Dr. Gray.
3 steps. Sacrificial dagger. Acknowledge physical trauma. Break through barriers of self-deceit and temper manic behavior.
I better get to work on breaking the pact with the Dark One. It's the only way to save Jeremy. Good thing I still have the talisman. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
Huh.
Getting rough out there.
Huh? But I had those open. Huh.
If we could just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal.
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us. In her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just helped Jeremy. I've been more worried about that Detective Carmen fella. He's been snooping around asking all kinds of questions.
God, it hurts.
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Ooh.
The orderlies, Baptiste and Lottie, were back at TheChattygamer as well, like pieces of Emily's past haunting her. She couldn't figure out if they were on her side or not. And what was Lottie suffering from?
I want to break into the office. How? Lock that up again. And go through there. Oh boy, has it spread. Alright.
What is going on here?
What the fuck?
blocked.
Into the stair hall. Wait, ooh, I think I actually know of a way. My map is of no use here. Because I could go out of the conservatory. I'm going up through this way. Through here. Go. We're outside. And then, haha. Ball. All right.
Mr. Waits must have had a spare key to Dr. Gray's office, but where?
Yeah.
I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
Wait, no fucking way. Do I? The same combo? Maybe I do? What? Huh? See, because...
I need the key.
Oh, duh. Can open up the safe. Oh, duh. Why? You know... open. Maybe I do. Okay, no, you don't. Don't say shit that you don't mean. I don't like it when I don't have a clear to walk one. I want you to be following.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been going?
Ups and downs, I suppose.
I hear that. We all live in the life of an elevator operator.
The fuck?
Are you alright, sweetie?
Do you want to see my mask, miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you? Grace!
Jesus Christ.
Grace!
The fuck?
The mask had reminded Emily of her father. It didn't seem like a chance connection, but a purposeful reference made by that child. How could Grace have known what he looked like, and that it would upset Emily so? And why would she use those words? Emily felt like it was beyond strange. It felt impossible. Did it even happen? Was she losing her mind?
Hey.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
What the fuck? Yeah. For floor hall key, hey.
I'll just borrow these. At least he's breathing. I'll just let him sleep it off.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3, The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
913. What? I still don't have what I need. For you.
There's something missing.
Nine 1-3. So that was for the safe. And the clerk. Oh, that's 12 there. Okay, because that's 5 is the B, right? B 6, so 7, 8, 9, and 1, and 3. So I fucked up. Hey. Oh. Ah. Oh.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as someone who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Huh. You know what? I'm gonna go. No, we're here. Might as well do it.
Emily felt lost as she entered the office of Dr. Gray, much like she had the last time she was here. She began to question what she was hoping to find. She was simply going on a hunch that Dr. Gray was somehow tied up in this contract with the Dark Man. Emily couldn't even begin to imagine what kind of evidence she would need, besides a clear confession, of course. But she doubted she would ever find something like that. She was grasping at straws. The steps on the contract were so confusing to her that she was just hoping to get some small indication on where to go next.
Here we are, Dr. Gray's office. Now let's see if we can find some answers.
Oh, boom. Okay.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, hey, okay. Stairwell key.
Here is Saddle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Okay, I can unlock that and that. Funny because it still says there's a puzzle here. I have no idea. Huh? I go right here. Thought it was a safe, but I guess not. I don't know. Actually, hold up. Huh. Hey. Okay. Huh? Huh?
The empty room wasn't meant for patients, but many came and went anyway. Mr. Waits preferred to keep the door locked. He didn't consciously think so, but his primitive instincts wanted to keep visitors from entering in either direction.
This is my room. I recognize this view.
Huh.
I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do. When I get back, I did this. I wrote that.
Huh? I'll wait here, alone in the dark, do us part, and when I get back, 1xfx. Read the writing on the wall, yeah. Find the familiar numbers. Alone in the dark. It's solvable? So, 918. Huh.
Darling, I finally found that photograph from my time in France during the war. I don't expect this to be your fiancé, but it did make me think of him. What an incredible man he must have been. You were lucky in a way. He could have been a nobody and died falling into the Mississippi. Instead, he volunteered to travel across the world to fight for people in despair, dying with honor like Achilles at Troy. I am jealous of you. Or maybe him. It's all incredibly romantic. That's what I wanted to say. Please feel free to use my camera if you want to. It might cheer you up. It might bring him closer to you. Even if just in memory. Ruth.
How long have I been here?
Try Ruth's camera. Huh? What camera? Oh.
What is going on here?
Huh. Huh.
This can't be.
Huh. Hey.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Ia! Ia! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Oh boy.
I need the key.
Radiography, patient Jeremy Hartwood, date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Oh boy.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored.
Oh!
What's happening?
Oh.
What's this?
Boom, baby.
Oh, that's better.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. No. Unless that's supposed to be the bottom. Oh boy. I think this is the best. There we go, Jesus. I don't know why that was so fucking hard for me. Burn place high suggested it being a part of a statue. I didn't mean to drink that. I think there's still some stuff in the surgery room. Huh. That I am allowed back up. But dang. Time to move, time to move. Up. Breakthrough.
guess I never got a chance to look around this place.
Alright. Alrighty. I think with that being said, though, this is a good place to end off for the night. Save. Settle. Yeah, this one. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom, boom, bam. And with that being said, we'll get back to it, I promise. But I must bid y'all adieu. Bye-bye. Oh, well, I gotta always do the proper thing. Thanks everyone who is watching. Thanks everyone who showed up. Everyone that will watch and has already seen this. And that, I can now officially say, goodbye.